So I feel like there's only one fair way to start this video off. Hello parents looking to see if Paultons Park is a good place to take your kids. Well, first of all, yes it is. But second of all, this might not be the video for you. See, I'm just a boy on the internet trying to make some people laugh, so at times I may say some rude things or bad words. So if you're looking for an in-depth review of Peppa Pig World or anything like that in Paultons Park, you won't find it here, but please do go. Personally, I think the park is amazing and your kids will too. Now for the rest of you, hello you sweaty introverted nerds, I hope you... Oh, hang on, wait, it looks like a few kids have stayed to watch, so I better keep this PG. Oh, wait, I know. Hi kids! Today we're going to be learning about a magical place called Paultons Park. But I'm going to need a little help from a friend. Now where can I find any help from? Oh, hi, Bongo the sock puppet. Do you want to help us today? Oh, yeah, sorry, that's right. It's a sock, it's an animate. It's not gonna fucking help, is it? Alright, so that didn't work. So, right, it's here, kids, it's here. This is where Paultons Park is. It's here, alright? Hey, what's your name? Look, I don't care. Look, I had a very long drive this morning. They didn't get my coffee for me. So if we can have a little bit of fucking decency and not talk while I'm performing, I haven't had my medicine. What am I doing? I look like a weatherman. Well, that was shit. So 2021 has brought a whole raft of new rides into the UK, including a flying magical animal, a cursed hungry animal, and a kleptomaniacal avid countdown watcher. So Flying Lion, Croc Decline and OAP Prime aside, there's been a whole new area of a theme park built on the south coast. Tornado Springs has turned a lot of heads towards a park that at one point was just known for Peppa Pig and pedo stings. And no, I'm not going to make any more jokes about it. We've all seen the video by the hedge in the car park, but bringing it up is just a bad idea. That'd be silly. Silly. Despite all of this new positive attention, a lot of people still see Paultons Park at face value. It's a children's park, and why would I travel all the way to Hampshire not to ride the Smiler? And yes, there aren't any inversions in the park, but there's more than enough there to keep you entertained and to make you want to come back. As long as you don't get banned. So that's why today I'm going to tell you why you should visit Paultons Park. Cool. So, for the unaware, Paultons Park is a theme park on the south coast in Hampshire, about a 20-minute drive away from Southampton if you want to go and chant 9-0. Admittedly, it's a little further south than a lot of the other UK parks, but if you can go to Florida for Disney, then you can definitely go to Romsey for Paultons. It's practically the same thing. Paultons opened in 1983, and yes, enthusiasts who remember it opening do know more than you, and you should bow at their feet. It had quite a slow start for, no joke, 2 decades, not getting its first coaster until 1992, a runaway mine train made by BCM. Nope, hadn't heard them either. Anyway, that left before any new coasters could be added, meaning that in 16 years of the park opening, it went from no roller coasters to 1, and then the runaway mine train ran away. But then, the 2000s hit, and in the same 16-year period, Paultons Park went from no roller coasters to 5. So let's go through what Paultons actually has these days. So a Tornado, brought Storm Chaser, Cars, Tractors and Cyclonator. 5 years prior, Attendant soared, built Flight of the Pterosaur. A few Vacomas and whatnot, built the Father, 2 Croc Drop. Speaking of, there's a Cobra, right next to a flying motor. Covered rides to hide from rain, what the flying fuck's this train? With all this, they're looking better. I've not even mentioned Peppa, plastic pinkish childish wonderland, southern children's newfound holy land. Countless adverts on Nickelodeon, brought in children and custodians, thousands spent on entry and toys, it finally descended with a rhyme. Now, I missed a lot off there, but I'm not going back for them. Last time I checked, I'm not Paultons' website. But yeah, in short, there's a lot of good there. 6 credits to get in total, 7 if you're watching past 2022, and if you are, how is Prime Minister Danny Dyer doing? Some standouts include Flight of the Pterosaur, it's quite like Flying Dinosaur in name only. There's the original Velocicoaster with terrifying raptors. Okay, right, it might not be up to scratch, but it was first. And of course, the cow-flinging, child-spinning, not-so-extreme spinner, Storm Chaser, a ride that unsurprisingly looks nothing like the poster, because it was stolen from an NL2 project. High projection. There's a few other really good things here too. The sleeper hit of the whole park is Cyclonator in Tornado Springs, which, although the restraints look like they were hand bent by a chimp, offers a really good ride with a really good photo opportunity. Some of the more chill rides in the park include Dinosaur Tour that'll make you forget Universal exists. The Rio Grande train, which if we're going by Pleasure Beach's rules should be renamed the PP Express. I will get the petition going. Some go-karts if you want to commit vehicular manslaughter. And Al's Auto Academy if your child wants to commit vehicular manslaughter. This isn't even mentioning Pepper, by the way. A huge section of the park is dedicated to Pepper and friends for good reason. Brings home the bacon. Pardon the pun. Oh no, no, no! When? No. Good, we're rolling again. Literally, it had just stopped. That's brilliant. Right. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Cal, you handsome and talented fellow you. If the best ride in this park is a max spinner, I don't want to make the journey. And that's fair enough. If you don't like the idea of a max spinner, then you probably don't like Icon. I'm trying to tell you, hey, it's okay to be wrong. However, for those of you with good taste, a massive talking point of this place is just how picturesque it is. Catch it on a sunny day and the colours pop and all the theming stands out. Sure, the newest areas have the most money thrown towards it and therefore look the best, but all of this park looks stunning. Okay, most of this park looks stunning. Okay, a lot of this park looks stunning. So, I see a lot of you still aren't convinced, so let's talk about what's coming up in the next few years for Paultons. In terms of actually confirmed rides, Tornado Springs are bolstering the lineup with a new junior coaster in 2022 for all of you credit whores out there. The ride will be called Farmyard Flyer and is a Sierra Force similar to Kamalan at Tivoli Gardens or Rebolder if you're basic. No, not that, no. Other than that, nothing else has been confirmed, so everything from this point is speculation. But you can make some vague guesses using what they built recently. For example, Tornado Springs is a much more pronounced step into the thrill market with rides such as Storm Chaser and Cyclonator. Using that, you can start to speculate as to whether Paultons will tiptoe a little bit further into that thrill market. I mean, I'm not talking B&M Hyper in the next 5 years, but there's a few models similar in intensity to Storm Chaser that they could go for. The idea of an Intamin quad has been bounced between Paultons and Chessington for years now, so why not beat them to the punch? Hell, even a premier launch like Icebreaker at this point wouldn't look out of place in that park and would just be another step forward into that thrill market. I don't think that Paultons are going to completely ditch the family market because that's what's made them one of the most profitable parks in the country. But I do feel like they'd want to try some more thrilling rides in the future and try and climb up to some of the big league parks like Alton Towers, Pleasure Beach and Thorpe Park. So, in short, Paultons Park is not just another family park. It deserves a huge amount of credit for being one of the most well-themed, beautifully cared for parks in the entire country. Ticket prices are comparable to the Merlin parks, while food is really well priced with really good quality, so you're not going to leave there with 14 diseases doctors can't identify. And yeah, it's a little out of the way for some people, like the Scottish, but if you're ever in London, then it's just under a 2-hour drive, and if you're ever in Portsmouth, then it's even shorter, but God help you, why would you go there? So yeah, if you want to go, grab yourself a ticket and go. And if you still don't want to go, maybe rewatch this video and maybe subscribing would help, who knows?